With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the former Auburn kicker, Daniel Carlson, to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. To the air right away is Brady. Drops this one off to McCoy underneath. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
That throw by Brady incomplete.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game. But in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
He finds McCoy. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
They pick up 12 on the play, and the chains move. On the counter, here's McCoy. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. This now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. Now Ryan Suckup will come on and try the field goal. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. Suckup's kick is good, and the opening drive of the game yields 3. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
First down. And that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking.
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. Now a first down carry here from McCoy. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Brady now to throw. under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Brady. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked by Ted Hendricks. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. From the 50, Newton. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. A big completion there against double coverage. And Charles, one of those guys had a pick on him earlier.
Yeah, so he didn't allow that to deter him at all, did he? In fact, it probably was a challenge. Okay, you got to pick me for him. It's my turn now to make the big play, and that's exactly what he did.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back nice
Oh,
plays.
why do I keep playing fucking God Squads? I swear. My man has like every single card in the game. Holy hell, bro.
Here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been...
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Eric Dickerson taking it in from 7 yards away. And his guys have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked by Ted Hendricks.
Oh, I swear, I keep playing Daddy's credit card kid. It's so annoying.
Drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Dickerson trying the right side. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Now it's Newton. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown! Herman Moore. A 9-yard touchdown ground as his guys are able to extend their lead. Carlson on for the PAT. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing is Brady on third down. Airing this one out for Evans. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. A shotgun snap for Newton. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Play action. It's Newton. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jackson. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Off play action. Newton. Touchdown! C.D. Lamb from 21 yards away as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow, because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Carlson now to add the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it, and it's caught inside the 5.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit, but all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there, you throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it